Have you ever looked at a man you love and thought, I don't understand you at all? You're not alone. I'm about to share some brutal truths about men that most women learn far too late. What I'm about to tell you might make you uncomfortable, angry even. But these are some harsh truths about men that could save your relationships or even help you understand why your past relationships failed. This video is not about sugarcoating things about men. This video is about telling you what men won't tell you themselves, because sometimes the truth hurts before it heals. Let's start with something that hits home for many of you. Men communicate through actions, not words. While you're waiting for him to say those 3 magic words, he might be showing his love by fixing your car, setting up your Wi-Fi, or making sure you get home safe. Men express their deepest feelings through what they do, not what they say. That silence you interpret as indifference. It might be his way of saying, I care. Men aren't mind readers. So many relationships crumble because women expect men to just know what they want. They don't. They really, really don't. That hint you dropped, they missed it. That subtle signal went right over their heads. Men need clear, direct communication. It's not because they're stupid, it's because they're wired differently. Speaking of being wired differently, let me tell you, for men, respect matters more than love. You can love a man with all your heart, but if you disrespect him, especially in public, something breaks inside. It's like a slow-acting poison in the relationship. He might not show it immediately, but trust me, he feels it deeply. Men can love deeply, but move on quickly. It's not because they didn't care. It's because they're taught to compartmentalize emotions from a young age. That ex who seemed fine a week after your breakup, he wasn't. He was just better at boxing up his pain. And let me tell you, physical attraction matters. Men are biologically attracted to physically beautiful women, no matter how deeply they are already in love with someone. So yes, physical attraction matters. A lot. More than most men admit. But this isn't about unrealistic standards. It's about maintaining what attracted them in the first place. The same way you want to be romanced, men want to keep feeling that physical spark. Most men won't leave you until they have a backup plan. Cruel? Maybe. True? Absolutely. Men are taught to always have a plan, to never show weakness. This means many will stay in unfulfilling relationships until they feel secure about their next step. Now let's talk about the male ego. It's fragile, more fragile than you might think. That confident man you're with? Inside, he's probably fighting battles you can't see. Every criticism, every public put-down, every rejection, it cuts deeper than he shows. Men remember negative comments far longer than compliments. Commitment is not automatic, even when a man's in love with you. For men, commitment is a calculated decision involving factors you might not even consider. They're not just thinking about love, they're thinking about their future, goals, and freedom. Speaking of freedom, it's not just a word to men. It's a core need. Looking for the quickest way to lose a man? Try to control him. The more you tighten your grip, the more likely he is to slip away. Trust and space aren't just nice-to-haves, they're essential. Men will only change if they want to. You can't fix them. You can't mold them. You can't transform them into your ideal version. Any lasting change has to come from within. If you're with a man hoping he'll change, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Sex is not just physical for men. Shocking, right? For men, sex is about feeling desired, feeling connected. When you consistently reject intimacy with him, you're not just saying no to sex, you're rejecting their way of connecting with you. Remember this, men test boundaries early. They'll push a little here, bend a rule there, just to see what they can get away with. How you handle these tests often determines how they'll treat you long term. And the harsh reality is this, understanding these truths won't make your relationships easier with him, but it will make them clearer. You can fight against these truths, or you can use them to build stronger relationships with the man in your life. The choice is yours, but remember, knowing is only half the battle. What you do with this knowledge, that's what really matters. Want to discover how to make any man emotionally addicted to you, so you're the only woman on his mind forever? Check out the link in the description. It reveals a simple formula that can make any man obsessed with winning your love, even if he's pulling away from you. And the craziest part is that this one secret obsession is the key to capturing a man's love, attention, and lifelong devotion, yet hardly one woman in 1,000 even knows it exists. Once you understand this, you'll ignite such a deep, burning desire in the man of your choice that you'll truly become the most important person in his life. Check out the link right now. And if this video touched something deep inside you, take a second to hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe for more empowering content like this and hit that notification bell, because we're diving deep into more raw, honest conversations about love, relationships, and understanding the male psyche in ways that can transform your relationship forever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.